It's 10 a.m. and today we get to go to, is it called Teamlabs?
Yes.
We get to go to Teamlabs. Super excited. We're getting going a little bit late today. To be honest, we could be going a lot later because I didn't sleep last night.
So basically, Teamlabs is an immersive art exhibit, which means you actually interact with the art and impact it. So basically, there's a bunch of different digital atmospheres that you go through.
There is one exhibit I'm worried about. Megan told me to bring shorts. I'm not bringing shorts. And if I do have to swim, I'm not swimming. She can go that one alone. So follow us, stay tuned, and let's have a fun day.
Requires of you to come my way, or even worse, stay. You put up your fight, though you're often in your right to go and lock the gate, or get up and walk away. But here we are, with your cannons pointed right at my heart. You said you're gonna ride down by every wall, however long it takes you. Break down by every wall, however long it takes you.
The line is pretty long. It's maybe like 2 hours long, I'm guessing. I have no idea. But yeah, in retrospect, we probably should have came here at like 8 a.m. So if you're watching this and you plan on coming here, if you want to walk right in, you probably need to come 2 hours before it opens instead of 2 hours after it opens. But we are here at 12 and alright guys, we made it to the front of the line, so we're about to go into Teamlab Borderless. We're pretty excited. It took us about an hour to get through the line. I'm glad we showed up when we did because it seems like the line's definitely getting longer and longer. So yeah, here we go. We made it through. So we're in the second group. I guess they let through about 50 people at a time into the exhibit. So yeah, so we're with this group right here. When we first went in, it was pitch black. You couldn't see anything. And then we went through the curtains and it opened up to a whole new world. The walls were covered in flowers. It was so cool. And we noticed that if you stayed in one spot long enough, that the walls actually changed. So as you're walking around and you come back, you're like, oh, I haven't been here before. When in fact you have, the display has just changed. Part of this experience is exploration. There's no maps once you get inside. And because it's so dark, it's very difficult to find all the different exhibits. Although I find this concept really, really interesting. And we definitely had fun spending a few hours exploring and finding all the different places. Even when you go back to the same place, it can change dramatically. You can probably tell by now that this is a great opportunity to get some unique looking photos. If that's something that you're looking for, we recommend coming as early as possible. We arrived at around 12 p.m. and it was a little bit too busy to get all the shots that we wanted. I recommend going first thing in the morning before anyone else arrives. This exhibit is one of the most popular exhibits due to many famous influencers taking photos in here. There's a big lineup and it does take quite some time to get in, but when you get in, it's amazing. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure we found all the exhibits and explored all the different hallways. I think we did a great job as we spent over 3 hours in there. However, I encourage you, if you have the time, to spend more time and see if you can uncover things that I haven't found here. important that you respect the rules of each exhibit. All these lily pads you're looking at are suspended over the ground by metal rods, and it says no running, but unfortunately there were kids that were completely running through and damaging the exhibit, and no one was doing anything to stop them. So please, if you see something, say something, and if it's your kids, just respect it so everyone else can enjoy it as well.
Said you're gonna write down by every wall, however long it takes you. Break down by every wall, however long it takes you.
This exhibit is just outside the floating nest. We checked it out briefly while we were waiting in line. The line for the floating nest can take up to an hour, and to be honest, I don't think it's worth it.
We're waiting in line. It's been about half an hour for the nest at Teamlab Borderless. So hopefully we get in soon. There's a lot of lineups around here.
If you have the time and you want to see everything in there, go for it. However, we really don't recommend it. We spent a lot of time in this place. It's definitely one of my favorites. Every single show that starts is different than the next, and it's a really, really popular place. You're gonna love it. The athletic forest is very popular, especially with kids. There's a giant trampoline with space reflections on it, and there's also this really cool slide that kids can play down. Instagram influencers have also made this exhibit extremely popular. There's no lineup, but there's a ton of people in there, so it's very unlikely that you're going to get the video shots or the photos that you were hoping to get. However, it's still pretty cool and a lot of fun. This is the kids' playroom, and although it's for kids, I had a ton of fun there. Everything is interactive. When you touch the walls, they react with you. All these lights are actually a climbing gym. You put on a helmet and you climb through there. It's pretty cool.
So that's the end of our tour of Teamlab Borderless. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, please do like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much. See you on the next one.